Hello everyone, my name is Gracian, and this is episode 5 of Songs of Conquest as the Vanir. So let's jump right into it. So we've got our troll character who is going around getting experience and different sources of power and stuff like that. That's a source of power. Dagger and Ancient Amber, we had just accidentally skipped that. There's nothing here. There was this new one over here, but that is so far away. I might do it anyway just because I'm going to need all the help I can get. You also haven't gone to that one. So you've now gained a couple of different things. Now you need to go back and get real troops. These have been visited. So we're going to go, I think we're going to recruit and then hit these, oh, this is simple. Okay, I might go there first. Interest. So we got gold, wood, and stone. Okay, so just some basic resources. I can't upgrade this until I have even more. I need even more wood to upgrade this. I could buy, so I'll have, actually it's perfectly 2 turns from now. I'll have enough to just do it, so I'll just wait. It's cheaper in the long run. Okay, let's see if we can do this fight. They flee! Oh man, I wanted to try them out. Oh well. Too strong. Money. So you have visited... I think you visited all these various experience sites except for... this one, which costs Glimmerweave, and then this one down here. And then you are also going to go pick up some forces. You've never... some of these you haven't visited, so we'll do that too. There we go, got a level out of it. In comes Celestial Ore. I think that's probably worth it. I'm not finding sources of those things, so I would love to have them. Is there anything we want to upgrade? I think we were looking at upgrading this. We need a tier 2 cottage, which is the crone thing. So we might have to sell the... this hasn't been upgraded. That's... I might have to just wait on that one because I don't really want to sell my only marketplace until I have access, because like this city unfortunately is so damn small. Oh, we could get the trader here, duh. So we'll just get the trader's camp there. I completely forgot about that. So we'll go ahead and sell this site, and then we need a cottage which requires a licked tree. So that's that's unfortunate. Okay, so we might, oh God, maybe I'll sell off one of these actually. Sell limit reached this turn. Okay, I didn't know there was a limit to how many buildings I can sell. Interesting. So troll. Yeah. So that gives you a bunch of experience. Now you're gonna need command pretty soon. If you're gonna be ferrying troops around, we gotta upgrade this random troll. Kind of funny that this character starts with 1 upgraded and 1 not upgraded troll. Is that all of the different experience buildings you can visit? Wow, can only get to level 4 and change. Usually I have a few more of them, but hopefully it's the same for the other locations. Although, you know, maybe they didn't have as many. I have a lot of granaries to loot. So we've sold... okay, so I have to sell this. And we need to get a licked tree. And then we can get a cottage, and then we can upgrade this, and then we can get the Yormirs, which costs amber. All according to Keikaku. You also want to go down here and grab this experience. And you've visited all of these. So we're ready to buy some forces and then move on. So you can only hold 1 of those. 1 chieftain, 1 berserker, some swine. 3 of these. And so you have actually 100% full army based on your command slot. So that's pretty exciting. So we're going to take you out, and we're going to go try to conquer that middle area. This is about as strong as I can be at the moment. The only thing I could do would be to get rid of this and start buying research building upgrades, but that's going to be a little while. So that's building. Oh, sorry, my hair is deciding to be weird today. So you are headed back up. These are lootable again. Perfect. I never had this guy use this tree, and I'm not going to worry about it. These are little one-time battle buffs. Might as well grab them on the way. So you guys are all done. Can't get a fourth wielder yet because I can't really get any stronger. Oops, I can upgrade this now. Okay. Ooh, boy, look at the size of this structure. Damn, look at that. It's like a big-ass mead hall. The gate with the shields. That's really fun. So we have another large site now. So we can get one of those research buildings I mentioned. So let's go over here, get the cottage, which will make the crones. Once we have that, we can upgrade this. And we can talk about what kind of experience building we want to get. So you've visited there. Let's go get the other money. Might as well use this. Tier 3. Let's get tier 3 Arcana Magic. That's going to be really cool. The spells get so good. Like, they'll go from, like, give 1 unit plus whatever to give all of your units plus whatever when you level up Schools of Magic. It's really, really strong. I really want to know if this respawns. Maybe it doesn't. I got the Stinger. I don't know what that is. How much gear do you have? Sharp Sword. Okay. And you've got the Bag of Acorns, which I don't really want to give up, but kind of too late to transfer it to somebody else now, isn't it? I could also clear this out. That's a fair fight. I'm 28 crones is a lot. I can't believe that's a fair fight. I mean, I can't really get any stronger, realistically, unless I go start fighting other people, because we're about to bust into the middle area. So, we will see. I'll probably do it, because it'll be fun. So this is a trader. We don't really need to upgrade these things, because I'm not really... I mean, let's see what they do when they're upgraded. Okay, so Vanir. Okay, so these little guys here, 1 to 3, go to 3 to 5. They gain a few points of health and a little bit of melee offense and defense. Movement, they're very fast. So they give out 5 melee in range now, and if you upgrade them, they give out 10, which is something. I mean, yeah, I don't know. We'll see. Not probably going to be my main choice. Corfins, I haven't used them at all, but I haven't felt the need to get another type of unit to be available. You visited that one, so now we have the... Nope, cottage is still going. We're going to go upgrade our trolls here. So you've used this tree. You are also ready to move out. We just need to grab everything we can. And then this middle village, once I'm able to conquer that, would be a great place for a rally point, so I can start recruiting troops from all over the place. So this is hopefully the last time I have to recruit troops here and then leave with them. So we'll upgrade those. Get a whole bunch of these. I don't really want to spend money on these guys. I mean, they're just there for buffing. And I have the better horses now, which is super cool. So these are hungers. Drains life from all adjacent enemies, healing itself in the process. This ability's power scales with the amount of units in the troop. 11,700 gold to fill it up. Whew, my god. So this might now be the strongest army. that I have. Wow, look at that. Okay. All right, let's head out. We've got 2 strong armies ready to clear some stuff. Now, you are headed... No, we're going to skip this, I think, and go for the village. It's more important. Maybe the second group will stop by and do it. Yeah, I mean, like, this is not... Yeah, I mean, this could have a good, like, an item in it, but other than that, this is not really worth the time at the moment, so I think we're going to head down here. I'm going to go as far as I can before I attack and make sure I don't see anything going on. Oh, I can see very far. But again, I don't see anything. Like, there's unlooted things. But they very well could be fighting each other. What is this, simple? They might flee. Nope, they're going to shoot at me. They're all ranged. Get our shield units up front here. Okay, so I have multiple coffees on my desk. We gotta juggle all this. Woe is me. Okay, we've got frogs and dragon statues. These are fine. Now, these guys poison. So once they start shooting me, really, time is sort of the essence. That's a lot of damage. Oh, they're going for the chieftains. Okay. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. I'm not sure what I want to do here. This guy's getting quite wounded. Make another... Oh, that's 6. Oh, yeah, that's pretty strong. Boop. We'll go ahead and... Oh, I can't use that. The troops get damage. I don't have anything fantastic here. Unfortunately, I mean, that's a kill, though. Yeah, that's a kill, so that's pretty good. I can throw my spear here, but I get kind of a crappy shot. So I might save it for a turn. These guys are hitting me pretty hard. But they're also old wizard men, and what are they going to do? Okay, now I've got a much better shot here. Let's crack that defense down and buff that damage. There we go. So this is 25 more damage. There we go. Okay, so they did a fair bit of damage to me. It cost me some units for sure. It wasn't close, of course, but yeah, 3 chieftains, not ideal. Rather keep those, but let's see, I get a whole bunch of gold. Tons of experience, goodness. 7 unit slots. I think it's probably time for another unit slot. And now we've broken into this next area. I'm being careful here. So there's, oh, here we go. Merry Wondercraft. This is Immortalis. And there's no village here, which surprises me. Oh, look at this. There's something here. Ah, I can see it on the mini-map, but not in real life. That's wild. So, Immortalis has conquered the middle. No idea where everybody else is. Can't tell if he's stronger than me, but I should be like... I should put up a pretty good fight with this force, right? So let's inch a little closer. Insignificant. So we're not gonna catch him, but we're gonna go down this way. Oh no, this is him on the mini map. What the hell? Where is the? There should be a village in the middle. Look at this road system. This is odd. Good thing this guy's a huge vision range, so that's really good. Now he got the heck out of there. Old battlefield. I thought that was a construction site for a moment. There's lots of goodies up here. Look at all this stuff. You can have somebody working their way up here for like... Wow, there's more up here. That's wild. Okay, let's start over here. Let's actually start here. Now the only thing you can hold is 3 more of these little guys. I don't really care, so... Let's go grab these different buffs, and then we'll go fight this guy. These crones over here. There we go. Let's upgrade your 1 troll. Move that over. Draft. So we can draft a full group of these. A full group of these. A full group of chieftains. And then next turn we could get 1 more of these, and then we could maybe buy some horses or something else. We'll wait a turn, and try to get something else in that slot. So we'll just head over this way. So you stay there. Now, which way do we think the town is? That should be representing the middle. I guess I'm gonna go this way. Okay, here we go. A simple fight and an insignificant fight. So let's get to the simple one. Oh, there's somebody else. We'll inspect that in a second. So this is Immortalis. So this is obviously not Immortalis' actual forces because there's like nothing here. But somewhere else, Immortalis must have some armies. And then there's another person over there who I'm not sure who that is yet. So we've got swine. They've got the hyenas that I hate fighting so much. They go over on that initiative count. What do we get? Yeah, they're very fast. We could just wait. I'm gonna wait back here. Buff up the troll. Ooh! He justiced. Oh, he's smart enough to... He's also Oh, you butthole! Go get him! They're just gonna cast spells at me. Get the dergs. Go, go, go. We can't wait around any longer. He's smart. Chain lightning? How do you have so much essence? Oh god! This was a trap! It was a trap! Oh god! Oh my god, they're wrecking my trolls! Switch to melee, and then club them. Bam! Do I have a... Oh yeah, I do have a movement thing. Move a troop 1 hex. And then it randomly... What if I do it now? If I move you to there. Okay, yes, it got us further. Get you away from this guy. How are you down to 1 model? Damn, dude. Rupture. Good lord! This is with 25 or 50% spell damage resistance, by the way. I took that specifically because I know how much the AI loves to nuke your special units. Oh my god, I took so much damage from spells. Really, this should have been like a no units lost kind of thing. Look at that! I get all of his stuff though. This is a level 12 hero, so I guess he does have some pretty strong spell casting. Okay, give me your thing, and then I'm gonna fight your other guy. I'm gonna do it manually because I need revenge. Who is this? Svein. cast aggression. That was terrible, terrible use of a spell. That was really bad. It was a really bad turn. Okay, we got a tiny bit of gold. And then we kind of... Where the hell are the villages? Is this an... Oh, this is ancient amber excavation. There should be... I really thought there'd be a town in the middle here, but... I guess not. So this is Locutus... Or not Locutus. This was Immortalis's area. Locutus isn't here. I always think Locutus is in my games. He's not in this game. So this is Immortalis's section. So he can get up to here probably from his starting village the way I can get to these ones from mine. So that's probably like you'd have to go down through here, fight your way, and then do that. And then this is Thorin Stark here with the frogs. So they're coming from over here, I'm guessing. There's a worthy fight. Probably a little too risky then. I did just take some serious losses. What can I get out of here? I can get one troll, and then I'm out of money, basically. So I don't think I should spend any money on anything. We just head on out. We can swap units around. You've already taken your turn. So we gotta try to keep our character from... Okay, so he's got more stuff coming in, so we gotta be careful of this. We don't want to lose our strongest army when they're like a little low. So that's a... Okay, so they've actually added more here. They brought it... Yeah, so this guy brought in more forces. So I might need to get out of here. Or I could move south and explore, because after this character defeats here, we could move south with yet another very strong group. I guess this doesn't reset. It really feels like something that would reset, and like you could go back in and do the fight again and get some rewards, but it's like on a low... like a really high cooldown, so that you can't farm too much experience and resources out of there. But that'd be cool if it was, you know, and again, maybe it does, but yeah, it'd be cool if it could respawn or something. So you are just basically a troop fairy at this point. This character here. So you come down here and just kind of wait in the wings here. This is a fair fight. Interesting. Okay, let's do it. So they've got crones, and these are melee. They fly, attack, and then fly back. Melee, these are chieftains. Somehow there's 6 of them in a stack, even though that's not allowed. And then some more crones. Strange. Yeah, I'm thinking keep the Grims up here. Get my chieftains up there. These are the little licked guys. Okay. Strange. So I have a lot of spells right off the bat because of my spellcaster. Rupture. I could put mines down, but they kind of have an open area. I don't know how they managed to shove 6 chieftains into the stack. That's not allowed. I wonder if that's a bug. I'm not supposed to have 6. Unless there's research that you can do that increases the size, and that the AI, the marauders, the neutral mobs, can benefit from those slowly over time. So for instance, these are 12 to 16, 60 health. 12 to 16, 60 health, 43 offense. So my native is 25, 22, 3, 30, 30. Yeah, everything's the same, so I'm not sure. I'm not sure about that. Pretty good safe spot right here. Let's get you back here. A little buff. This would be... God, what a disgusting attack this would be. But then they can all hit me, possibly? All enemies lose initiative and troop movement. Let's do that. And then I'm going to go ahead and smack these guys here. Let's buff your damage. You might now... You have a slightly higher chance of killing all of them. That was gross. Ooh, boy. Wow, why can you throw so far? Oh, my God. I just threw a rock at some old ladies. Oh, no. I'm the bad guy. How far can this Baka horse go? All right, we'll send the guard up. Whoa, they can attack very far away. Oh my God, my chieftains. Okay, they're dead. What the fuck? What the hell? Oh my God. Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay, we might want to do a rupture then. We just need to do damage at this point here. Let's bleed that guy. That'll kill another one here in a minute, I think. Yeah, 7 health. I could go kill these guys, actually. Lost my chieftains. They got moitered. Do you drain life? Oh, it costs a movement point. Okay. I guess once you're engaged in a fight, that's a good choice, but I would never choose to use that over a charge attack. We'll get there. What are they gonna go for? They elected not to hit my horse, who could have died. So that's interesting. Oh yeah, I want to use the horse to get the kill. Hell yeah. God, those are cool. I think they're kelpies, because they have like seaweed on them and stuff, and it said something about eating only children in their description, which is pretty messed up, but you know. Okay, cool. So we lost some troops, but we did have to... That's a lot of experience. Okay, didn't level though. There's a source of power, and so I will go in with this guy. And then you. So what do I want to do with you? I kind of want to keep going and just sort of avoid these. But there's a lot. There's so much to loot. Maybe I'll head this way. There has got to be a town in the middle somewhere. I guess it's possible that there isn't. I'm just so surprised. Wow, look at that. No town in the middle is going to make things very strange. Here's a source of destruction essence. We're also just about out of time, so let me get this another tour. So where'd they go? Don't know. Do not know. This guy has a really big vision, so let's grab this away from who is that? Immortalis, and then let's carefully go this way along the road. Very careful. Opened treasure chests, sources of power. So here's a little, this is their tier 2. So there is no middle settlement. Interesting. Okay. I'm very used to there being a big one in the middle that you fight over. And then whoever gets control of it just gets stronger as long as you can hold on to it after, you know, investing. But it looks like there isn't one. So that's interesting. But I might be able to capture this. They do have a rally point here. I wonder if that's worth doing now that I don't think we're going to be... Oh, I can get another wielder. I should do that. That'll be the last thing I'll do, and then we'll end the episode. And then we'll come use the rest of these guys on the next turn. So buy a wielder. So let's start at the bottom this time. So we have backstabbers added to Corfins, which means that they don't get retaliated on. We have +1 Chaos Essence. At the start of each battle round, gain Destruction Essence. And then they like the Skin Shifters for whatever reason. Oh, because they give Chaos and Destruction. Here's a bear. Spell damage resistance. And your troops have initiative. This guy loots extra gold after battles. This guy gives movement. Let's get this guy. We'll upgrade our thingies to make Corfins, and then we'll give those a try. So this is going to cost me, the wood and stone don't matter, but 3 ancient amber and 2 celestial ore. We make that. So we'll upgrade that. Now I've got a few sources of these, which is awesome. So we'll start recruiting these weird bird people. And this character allows them to not take retaliation attacks. So in the meantime, we do have to go do the loop where you get all the experience and stuff, so this character can catch up a little bit. So let's go ahead and pay for that. Gives you a lot of experience. Your wielder gains movement, or, well, command is extremely important. Let's just get command. I wasn't 100% on those other ones, so we need you to go get that. Okay, so let's end the episode here. There's a crone. We'll have to throw that into the city because I don't think we're generating those yet, are we? Oh yeah, we are generating crones. Okay, because of the cottage, which is here. Need glimmer weave to upgrade, which is not too bad. This we can't upgrade until we need one more. Oh, so we need a tier 2 cottage to upgrade, and that requires a glimmer weave. So we can buy one. We're not gonna, we don't manufacture it. Purchase 1 glimmer weave for 1,000. And then this will take a couple of turns. No, upgrades instantly. Oh, spooky. Look at the little pixel birds. So now we're making Nornors, which is, I don't know. Let's go look. So Nornors. So a crone costs 600, 10 to 14 damage. They fly over. They don't have very much health. They do a ton of damage, get retaliated on. Yeah, they have a ton of offense, so their chance of doing percentage increase on their damage is pretty good because their base is 30. So as soon as you buff that, then they're just like, they're basically assassins. 3 movement is very short, but that's because they can fly, and then they have a pretty good initiative, 22. So Nornors go up quite a bit in damage, about 50% increase, a lot more health, 25 to 40 is pretty big, a little more melee offense, a little more defense, same movement, slightly faster. They now cost the same amount of gold, but they cost a glimmer weave, which for me is $1,000 each time because I don't generate glimmer weave. So this is actually 1,600 gold. Improved Raven form. Attacks them in melee without enemy retaliation. So that's pretty cool. So that would be worth it if I had Glimmerweave income, and I don't, so I won't be going into them in this game. That's one thing that I do find really fun about this game is that, you know, in the late early game, you start getting a sense of what resources you're going to have, and that's why I was like, okay, let's start working on these Yormir because I'm going to have Amber, but I'm not going to have Glimmerweave. Unless a hero gives me the option to generate it. And even then, this is probably not going to be a main part of the strat because that's going to be a lot of resources to sink into having those Nornors, although it's cool that they retaliate for free, essentially. And then we do want to get one of these two at some point. I don't know what these research cost. Let's see if it's in the codex. Artifacts, skills, spells, buildings, research. Vanir. So the Sweat Lodge has... Okay. Glimmerweave. So they both have things that cost a lot of stuff. Raiding parties. Yeah, so like all the buildings seem like they want all the resources. So it's really just up to me if I want to be improving my economy or my troops. I guess I could go either way with that because improving the quality of the troops means I'm more likely to win the fights, but improving the economy means I can keep growing new armies here and marching them forward. So that's kind of a tough one. Until I have another city, I might just pick one randomly. This is really cute, this pond with the lily pads in it. I was supposed to end this episode like 5 minutes ago. All right, thank you everybody so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this series so far. If you have, please like and subscribe. I would be interested to know, if you play this game, what is your favorite faction and why? Mine is always going to be the Barony of Loth, because I love spooky skeletons and zombies and necromancers, and that is just so much fun. But I have definitely had fun with every single faction. They are very fun. But yeah, even Arleon is fun, just the humans, just because they have all those cool, like, forest fae creatures and stuff. Like, even, they're, like, more like Arthurian humans with, like, a bit of, like nature and fae and sort of, like, holiness to them. So it's pretty interesting. And the units are all interesting, you know, even their militia, just the fact that they fire a decent strength range attack, but then have to reload. Like, it adds a lot of strategy to the game. It's really interesting, and tactics. So thank you everybody for watching. Like and subscribe if you haven't already. Check the link below for my Patreon if you want to support the channel and show up in my games more often and get little sneak peeks and stuff. And I'll see everybody in the next episode.